Hello, and welcome to another interesting episode of Go Greenism. This week, we're going to talk about rainwater harvesting. Why should we even collect rainwater, and why should we even harvest it? How can you do it at home, and why is it crucial for our future generations? Let's dive in. So, what is rainwater harvesting? It just simply means collecting and storing rainwater, usually from rooftops, and either using it directly or allowing it to soak into the ground to recharge the groundwater. It's actually an age old practice that's becoming essential again because of the climate change and water scarcity. What are the real benefits of rainwater harvesting? It actually reduces your water bill if you are charged for the water that you're using. Even if you're not charged for the water that you're using, aren't you buying that water tank water in most of the places? That could be avoided. And it also helps recharge groundwater, which means borewells don't run dry anymore. And it prevents urban flooding because rain is directed into storage or the ground instead of overwhelming drains. This is the major problem in many of the cities currently in India. This could be avoided if we do rainwater harvesting and if we do have a separate stormwater runoff channel. And the best of all, rainwater is pure, soft, and free of chemicals. Setting up a rainwater harvesting system isn't as complicated or as expensive as it sounds. The three simple ways that you can start with is simple storage barrels. Place a large barrel or tank under your roof's downspout and add a basic filter on top to keep the leaves out and use this water for gardens or cleaning or mopping. The second one is recharge pits. If you have some open space, you can make a small pit filled with gravel and sand and channel your roof water into it so it seeps underground and recharges the aquifer. The third and another important one is rooftop filtration tanks. A slightly advanced method. You can install a filter on your terrace and direct clean water into an underground sump or tank, which many homes have already been doing. Even small homes can easily harvest thousands of liters of rainwater during a single monsoon. A typical 1,000 square feet rooftop can easily collect about 60,000 liters of water during an average monsoon. Imagine that's enough water for a family's need for 3 to 4 months. Isn't it interesting? Some communities have come together to build recharge bins and have actually revived dried up wells. This happened in many villages. There are many villages which have adopted rainwater protection systems and revived their lakes. And what about the maintenance? Clean your rooftop and gutters regularly so no dirt goes into your tanks. Install a first flush diverter. It lets first few minutes of dirty rainwater wash away. And then use proper filters to keep out the leaves and debris. And check for leaks or blockages before every month. Why should we even start it now? Because we can't keep relying on groundwater forever. The monsoon is a gift that we waste every year. If every household or building harvested rainwater, we would solve a huge part of our water crisis. It's literally water falling from the sky for free. Why do we want to waste it? Have you ever stood in the line waiting for a water tanker to fill up your buckets or gotten that huge bill because your apartment had to buy water? Well, you're not alone. Thousands of communities are now completely dependent on water tankers and it's only getting worse. But what if I told you there's a simple long term solution right above us? Let's find out. The growing water tanker crisis in many Indian cities, especially Bengaluru, Chennai, and Hyderabad, groundwater levels have fallen so low that borewells have almost dried up. The communities rely on private water tankers paying thousands of rupees every month. But here's the scary part. Most tankers themselves just draw water from nearby villages' groundwater. This pushes the crisis from the city to rural areas. It's a vicious cycle, and sooner or later we'll all run out of water. Every monsoon, the same communities spend lakhs on tankers, while lakhs of liters of rainwater just flow away into the drains. Isn't that crazy? We are literally letting water slip through our fingers. So, what's the solution? It's not magic, it's just rainwater harvesting. Capturing the rain that falls on your rooftops or open spaces and diverting it into a storage system. What happens when you start harvesting rain? Water tanker bills drop drastically, your bore wells revive. That means you have water even in the drier months. Less waterlogging and flooding during the heavy rains, and you're not draining the nearby villages' groundwater. In the next part, I'm going to talk about solution for waterlogging problem in the cities, government initiatives for rainwater harvesting, and about the very interesting first of its kind rainwater harvesting park in India. So stay tuned for part 2. For more such informative videos about sustainability, do follow Go Greenism. Like, share, and subscribe our channel. We'll be back with another interesting video next week. Until then, go green. Thank you.